Jason, I'm a business owner. What do I need to know to make sure that I'm protecting myself from possible employee issues, possible lawsuits? I mean, that's a scary place to be.
It is.
A lot of responsibility.
It is, yeah. And it really is a sad day when I get a call from a business owner saying, I'm being sued. I've had a complaint from an employee with a state agency. I'm being sued by a customer, by a client. And so some of the things that people skip are making sure that they're treating their employees the way that they're supposed to be treating them, depending on what industry they're in, making sure that their training is up to date, making sure they have cell phone policies about, you don't want somebody texting while they're driving, you want them signing something saying that. You want to make sure that if your employees rather come into information that you have that you want confidential, whether it's trade secrets or client information, that they've signed agreements saying that they're not allowed to take that information into non-disclosure agreements, confidentiality agreements. Your clients will appreciate that you do that. It protects you in case somebody wants to try to go down the road and take clients from you, start up another shop, things like that. So you want to make sure you've got the basic agreements in place, and that you're also making sure that your workplace is set up so that it's compliant with things like the Americans with Disabilities Act. So many of us are working in, say, older buildings, and are they compliant? You got to make sure that you've crossed your T's and you've dotted your I's, and most of us haven't. Most of us are just cranking down the road, building the business, and are just not even thinking about that stuff because we just don't want to pay a lawyer to tell us this stuff.
Right.
We make it affordable, we make it easy, and it's probably 4 or 5 little tweaks that you can do tomorrow to start protecting yourself.
Right. So it's clear there's so much value in coming in and talking to you to make sure that the business is in the right place to be protected and be safe from lawsuits or any problems.
Exactly. You can't be lawsuit proof. Let's just be honest. You can't. But there's a lot you can do to make it a lot harder.
Protect yourself from the front end.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like medicine. You're taking care of yourself and you're eating right and you're exercising, like I hope to do more often than not, then bad things are less likely to happen. You can't prevent every health thing from happening, just like a business. If you're willing to take those steps, and even some of the stuff we do on the business consulting side about how are you hiring employees? Is it your cousin's friend's butler that you just happened to meet one day and you thought he was nice? Most of us know that doesn't usually work out. So what process do you have when you onboard an employee? What are you having them sign? When there's a separation, did you know you needed to give them a letter that day, pay that day? These are things that those of us as business owners, we just don't pay attention to. We pay attention for the business owner, and again, at a rate they can actually afford.
Sure.